Setting course for the Arctic.
Signals coming through clear.
New regional contacts located. Avenger plotting new course.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. I've often wondered how the aliens could conceive of such a being. Is there another world out there, filled with these shape-shifting creatures? Or are they merely another construct of alien genetic tampering? I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Setting course for East Asia.
We just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic. Scavenger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Resistance operatives have managed to shut down an advent train that was passing through this area. As of yet, the aliens haven't managed to secure the location, so we're moving in to take advantage. Neutralize any hostile contacts in the AO. Secure the site and lock down whatever cargo you can find. Coordinates of the advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
Good copy. Moving on target. Overwatch.
Heading to that location. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
Heads down! They've got our position! You're weak.
Get it together!
Come here!
No! 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 Please! No!
Enemy down! Weapons burning ammo fast!
for a surprise! Took some damage here.
Avenger, all XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
Took some heavy losses out there, Commander. We need to make sure this doesn't happen again. Commander, there's no one left to deploy. We have to get some new recruits in here.
Commander, as we rapidly develop and deploy advanced new technologies, any recruits you encounter with a proclivity towards the sciences would be of great use to me.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
While I recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation, Commander, our continued failings over the last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a fast improvement will do.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander. The Advent Stun Lancer was apparently outfitted with the intention of serving as a civilian peacekeeping unit within the city centers. Although they are equipped with weapons capable of administering non-lethal blows, recent reports indicate an increasingly aggressive stance taken by these units. Without access to refined fossil fuels, power is difficult to come by outside the cities. Even among the staunchest of anti-alien dissidents, recovered Advent equipment is highly coveted. Commander, based on my research in collaboration with Shen, I believe we can reduce the intel cost of contacting additional regions by building radio relay towers along our network. The further a region is from a relay, the more it will cost us in intel. So I would suggest building relays along the remote edges of our existing network. I believe the Resistance will be grateful for the construction of these relays. They may reward us in kind.
Setting course for East Asia. Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Resistance has been after an alien collaborator for some time now, and they finally got a solid lead on their location. They're asking for our help in ensuring the target is dealt with, so we're moving in to secure the area. Neutralize all hostile forces standing in your way. If possible, capture the VIP alive. If all else fails, take them out. Target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contact.
We're in concealment. getting it done. Looks like hostiles over here. Moving out.
Mi sto muovendo. Mi tengo pronto.
No need to ask twice.
D'accordo.
Overwatch. Adjusting aim. We're busted! This is an extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take that thing out.
Fire now!
L'ho mancato.
Understood. Moving out. This is for you! Got some advent here. Poison here!
Inizio a sudare, no!
position.
Help me!
Moving to position.
Non posso muovermi da qui!
Be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Enemy is still up!
Avenger, all XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
I've done what I can do to aid our troops, but obviously, it hasn't been enough.
All Although you have been placed in a difficult position, Commander, expectations of your success remain high. You will need to review your tactics to minimize further losses.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we've received word that the aliens have completed a facility devoted to their work on the Avatar project. If we can establish contact with the local resistance forces in this region, we can make a move on that facility and destroy it to set back the aliens' operation. The aliens have just finished a new facility tied to the Avatar project, Commander. If we can make contact with resistance forces in the region, we could move on that facility and set back the aliens' work.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Commander, to aid in your efforts, we have gathered additional resources and staff at Resistance Headquarters for your use.
Welcome, Commander.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use. I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since. I assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
What can I do for you, Commander? Do you ever regret leaving the city? You must miss some of it. The food, the warm beds.
Honestly, none of that really bothers me.
I hadn't thought about that. Advent probably had a pretty nice lab set up for you.
Setting course for the Arctic. Attempting to establish local regional contact. Setting course for East Asia.
In position to drop.
Hidden alien communications relay in this area is being used by Advent to transmit critical data back to their network. The loss of that data will stop their latest project in its tracks, so we're moving in to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer. We're expecting a strong contingent of security forces. Neutralize them and secure the site. Destroy that relay at all costs. Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target. Double time. Got it, moving.
Got it covered.
Roger that.
Moving to designated position.
Stepping off.
Staying put.
Stepping off.
Rolling out.
No need to ask twice.
Ten-4.
Already there. Getting it done.
Double time.
Getting it done.
We're spotted. Got some advent here. Already there. Eyes on the target. We've got advent here. On it.
Running!
No need to ask twice.
running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out, ASAP.
I'm on the move.
We've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Taking fire over here!
Tell my kids, son.
Avenger, all XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
More missions like that, and the aliens will have wiped out what little we have left.
I realize the conditions you are operating under are not ideal, Commander, but we will have to do better. The Resistance is counting on you.
Commander, there's no one left to deploy. We have to get some new recruits in here.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
Long live the Resistance.
New regional contacts located.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
New objective added.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Resistance forces in this region are in hiding as a result of recent setbacks. If you wish to contact them again, you will have to wait until they are able to regroup.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
While I recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation, Commander, our continued failings over the last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a fast improvement will do.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals. New Advent facilities are cropping up around the world.
Setting course for East Asia.
Welcome, Commander.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
These magnetic-based weapons are a lot like the early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
A number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Hello, Commander. I saw Tygan muttering to himself in one of the corridors. I'm not sure he even noticed me. Bradford trusts him, but I'm still keeping my eyes open.
Welcome, Commander.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible. Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. Commander, with the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
Setting course for Sector 5, India. Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Dr. Tygan has been tracking the movements of an Advent data vault carrying information critical to the aliens' latest project, and he's finally managed to trace it to one of their facilities in this area. Tygan thinks we can recover the contents, assuming we can eliminate any hostile forces protecting this thing. Move in and secure the area. Leave no aliens standing. Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Roger that.
Time motor.
Órdenes confirmadas. En marcha. En posición.
Moving to designated position.
I'm on it.
to go.
Running.
Vamos, vamos.
Time to motor.
Running!
We're spotted!
These mutons seem a little more agile than the ones we fought in the past. It looks like they're still serving as the aliens' front line, though.
Will do.
Ya me ocupo.
Move, move, move! I can't move! I'm all over it.
Bien.
Location confirmed. I'm pinned down here. Bombs away!
Ese blindaje es duro.
Hard target, minimal damage. That didn't feel good. Hostiles coming in from the sides. No. Please, no!
ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
Operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
Be something more we can do to help our troops.
You were bound to face difficult operations over the course of our campaign, Commander. But there is little room for these ongoing setbacks. We must do better.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Commander, if you come across any skilled recruits out there, we could always use the help in engineering.
Commander, if you come across anyone with an aptitude for the sciences, send them my way. I could use the help.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build the Skulljack whenever you give the word.
Local resistance forces in this region have gone into hiding after the recent setback, Commander. We'll have to wait for them to regroup before we can try to make contact again.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast. Commander, we're almost out of time. The Avatar project is entering its final stages. The only way we're gonna slow the Elders' progress is by destroying one of their facilities. We have to move fast or everything we've worked towards will be lost. Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
While I recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation, Commander, our continued failings over the last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a vast improvement will do.
Setting course for East Asia.
Commander, the lab is currently idle. We're wasting valuable time and resources by not conducting any research. Please consider providing us with a directive as soon as possible.
Avenger plotting new course. Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Setting course for India.
That work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Attempting to establish local regional contact. Setting course for East Asia. Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Dr. Tygan has picked up a signal from a hidden alien communications relay sending data to the Advent network from this area. Anything we can do to disrupt the aliens' logistics increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles, then destroy the relay before they finish their transmission. Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Moving on. Hostile targets in sight. On the move. I'm all over it. Got it. Roger that. Headed there now. Stand put.
Getting it done. We're spotted!
Our resistance contacts had heard rumors Advent might be rolling out a heavy infantry armor system. Looks pretty tough.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I'm taking fire! Damn it! Down my kidney!
What? No! Help! What's going on? This isn't right! This isn't right!
can't afford to take losses like this. The objective isn't worth the lives of our remaining... I'd recommend we abort while we still can.
Kill confirmed. Burning through ammo fast. Get down one time. Incoming over here. I'm all right. Confirmed. Throw a grenade. I'm under fire!
The alien transmission is still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out, ASAP.
Roger that!
Avenger, all XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
An unfortunate outcome, Commander. We'll have to refocus our efforts, work to prevent further tragedies.
Difficult outcomes such as this affect not only your crew, but the Resistance as a whole, Commander. We must do better if we have any hope of stopping the alien threat.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
I could use a hand with some of the engineering chores around here, Commander. Let me know.